So the key rule is that either with the Lagna or with the moon sign, the planets Jupiter and Saturn should be connected with the 10th and the 2nd house. Hello all, welcome back to another video on Vedic astrology. Today in this video, we will discuss the horoscope combination for a person to become a lawyer. Two key planets that are involved in this case are Saturn and Jupiter. Jupiter is the planet that denotes law, rules, set of rules, even framing the rules, etc. Even in olden days, the person who frames the rules, especially the minister, is indicated by the planet Jupiter. And Saturn is a planet that's going to play a key role. Let's take the ascendant to be Mithuna Lagna, that is Gemini ascendant, and let's say Saturn is in the 2nd house. Jupiter is in the 10th house. From the 10th house, Jupiter will aspect the Saturn through its 5th house aspect on the 2nd house. So this is a good combination for a person to become a lawyer, even a successful lawyer. The reason why Saturn is involved here is a lawyer sometimes has to say certain things that are not true in order to save his client. So Saturn is the planet that helps to do such kind of things, talking against the truth. And Saturn, when in combination with the 2nd house, because 2nd house is the house of speech, and Saturn present in the 2nd house and aspected by Jupiter, is a good combination here. So the key rule is that either with the Lagna or with the moon sign, the planets Jupiter and Saturn should be connected with the 10th and the 2nd house. Here Jupiter is present in the 2nd house and it is aspecting the planet Saturn by its 9th house aspect. This is a very good combination here. Jupiter is in the Mula Trikona sign. Though Saturn is quite disturbed here, the Saturn is being aspected by Jupiter, and this combination will make the person a very good lawyer, argue in the court for his clients. But a person can become a judge only after practicing as a lawyer for a long period of time. For a person to become a judge here, Jupiter should be much more stronger than Saturn, because Jupiter is the planet that denotes law. Saturn is not much encouraged here because Saturn is a planet that's not much confined to the rules. But a judge should not have such qualities. A judge should be very watchful to find out which is the correct. Depending on that, he should give his judgment. Person to become a very good judge, the planetary combination can be like this. Jupiter is in the 10th house, Saturn is in the 2nd house. So Jupiter, as per the rule, it is connected with the 10th house because Jupiter is itself is the lord of the 10th house, and we have Saturn in the 2nd house debilitated, and Jupiter from the 10th house will aspect Saturn here. So Saturn here has become weak, and it is also further aspected by Jupiter, a strong Jupiter. So this person will definitely have a very good knowledge of law, and he will serve as a judge because Saturn is connected with the 2nd house. And whenever the Jupiter Dasha comes, he would go to the extent of becoming a judge. So even this is a good combination for a person to become a judge here. So moon is placed in the sign of Capricorn, and Saturn is placed second from the moon sign, and Jupiter is in the 10th house from the Lagna. Jupiter here is exalted. If the sun is here, then this moon is going towards the full moon, and an aspect of full moon over exalted Jupiter will give a very good combination for a judge. Now let's see the combinations for a person to become successful lawyer. This is a combination for a person to become a successful lawyer because from the Lagna, Saturn is in the 2nd house, and from the moon sign, Jupiter is in the 10th house. And here Jupiter in the 3rd house from the ascendant is not considered very good, and in that case Saturn is much more stronger than Jupiter. So this person has all the qualities to become a very good lawyer, a high earning lawyer. And if the yogas of connections between the 9th, 11th and the 2nd house is good, then this person is surely going to earn huge amount. As you can see that the Saturn is not connected with Jupiter in any way, and this makes the Saturn to speak anything that is against the truth to save his client. And for the knowledge of law, Jupiter here is in the 10th sign from the moon, and Jupiter is in its own house, that is in Pisces. So the thumb rule is that two planets, Saturn and Jupiter, whichever is strong, the person goes towards that. That is, if Jupiter is strong, he wants to become a judge, and if Saturn is strong, he wants to continue as a lawyer. If you have any doubts, leave it in the comment section. I will answer them for you whenever I find time. See you soon in the next video. Thank you.